Royal reality, royal reality, this is reality, yelele yama, yelele 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 yama, yama.
Okay, I'm speaking on electricity. Electricity is a major problem and challenges we face in Nigeria today. Our leaders find it very difficult to curtail the problem of electricity due to corruption, but we, some, some rural areas in Nigeria today don't enjoy the luxury of 24 hours power supply or even the luxury of electricity, but we supply electricity to nearby countries like Benin Republic, Ghana, and Niger. But we, the citizens here, don't have that luxury of 24 hours power supply. So, despite the fact that we have Kainji Dam here, which is a major source of power, charity, they say, begins at home. This is to say that you can't give what you don't have. So before trying to supply electricity to other neighboring countries, you should first of all curtail the problem of poor electricity in the country first. Some generators, importation companies are owned, or let's say our leaders share a greater share and also benefit financially from those companies. Thereby, it affects the flows of electricity. If they can see to it that, importations of these generators are curtailed and focus more on making the supply of electricity standard in Nigeria, then it will be of a great benefit to us, the citizens. Also, a monitoring body should be set up to monitor the affairs of PHCN, because most times we citizens pay huge amounts of electric bill, yet we gain little or no power supply. Then, high capacitor transformer should be provided for adequate power supply to a particular area based on the population, thereby restricting overload on the transformer to avoid damages. Citizens should be sensitized on the danger of illegal connections and theft of high tension cable. It may result to loss of life and properties. Thank you.
Number one, I feel your example on you talked about some rural areas not having
the luxury of, not enjoying the luxury
but
of
do you know that
electricity.
most rural areas, some in Nigeria, have more lights than we do in cities? Do you know?
In my village, we don't have lights.
In your village?
We don't, and that's a rural area. And
Really?
some neighboring communities around my villages too.
You don't have lights?
No lights, yeah. So that's an
From
instance.
where? Which?
I'm from Akwa Ibom.
So your village, no lights?
Yeah.
That's one luck in your village. Well, it's okay. It's a good presentation. Yeah, I like the presentation. Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you aware that they've privatized electricity in
PHC.
Nigeria?
Privatized the
It's
disco
no longer
and
PHCN, am I right?
Yes.
It's no
disco. Okay.
They've privatized it.
To
That's why we have AEDC, Abuja Electricity Distribution Company.
yes, and PhD.
Others- Yes, everybody has their own sectors and all that. They've privatized it.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
You can't ask me a question.
No, I just want to. So the body as a whole, what is it called?
Body as a whole, in what sense?
Like the electrical distribution company.
It's privatized
It's
already.
privatized.
It's
It's
privatized.
no longer owned by the government. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's no longer owned, so they've privatized it, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So now Abuja has their own, every state now has their own, and I think it's governors that are in
Manage.
charge of those now, not
It's still-
not federal anymore. So
But it's still the government.
It's still the government.
Yeah.
Okay. In your solution, you were saying they should do what? You talked about security.
No, I did not. I said they should curtail the importation of generators so that our leaders can focus more on developing the electricity here. Because since they have share or they benefit financially from those generators companies.
Don't you think they should work more on generating more light before stopping importation of generators?
That's why she said they should curtail the way they import generators, so
But
that
so
government
if,
can focus on it.
so if they stop, if they did stop importing generators and there's no light,
No, they'll have to work on the lights. Because from my own understanding, they have share and they benefit financially from those companies. So, and somehow they are in charge of those power holding
but
companies.
you have facts for this your analysis. You are telling
PHED.
us. You have facts. Do you have facts that government has like major share in?
Meccano, for example.
Any facts on who is enjoying a lion share?
No, I can't say. Yeah.
Okay, in oral presentation, you notice you were shaking all through, you were holding on, you were fidgeting. Just try and work on your confidence, okay? So you don't forget some things you ought to say. So
Okay.
just work on your confidence and then your body language too. Because by the time you forget what you're supposed to say, you go back to looking at and then you lost eye contact.
Yeah.
Confidence matters.
Royal reality, royal reality, this is reality,